We have just left the meeting with the representatives from the White House, and it was somewhat disappointing, to say the least. It was a PowerPoint presentation that was delivered to us. I asked for hard copies, and they weren't made available to us, so it was kind of difficult going through looking at their slides. Certainly what we heard wasn't anything of what we had hoped to hear from them at the time. One disappointing factor is that money that was being funded or sent to Mexico was twice the amount. Was it twice the amount?
Over double.
Over double the amount of money that they're willing to fund for the National Guard here in the United States along the border. So that was very, very disturbing. You know, it was sad. It was unfortunate, I believe, that we didn't receive the information in the PowerPoint presentation prior to them coming here today, because then I think we would have been much more aware of what they were going to share with us. Maybe that was done purposely, maybe not. There were hard copies available, but we don't have them. So there you go. They're giving more money to Mexico. Our National Guard is being approached in a process of just minimum 524 for about 120 days, goes up, goes across, comes down, it just peaks. So no really substantial information was provided that would make us happy or pleased with the discussions today.
Governor, did they say what those troops will be doing in terms of the support, intelligence gathering, building fences? What exactly will these soldiers be doing?
They did say, thank you for asking that, they did comment that they would build 22 miles of more fence in Arizona. And
it reinforced current, 22 current miles.
Right.
They would be repairing. Yeah. Not 22 new.
Right. So they're going to repair 22 miles of existing fences. We did ask whether that was going to be pedestrian fences or vehicles, and it could be a combination of both. Howie, what was your question?
Well, what else? I mean, assuming, I understand it's only 524, are these people going to be sitting in offices doing paperwork?
Support, yes.
Out doing
yes. Support. Surveillance support.
Can you clarify what you meant by they're going to come, ramp up, peak, and then come down? Are the 524 going to be here for the full 120 days?
They're saying that they're going to provide us 524 National Guardsmen, but they start at a certain point and they add them, so it could be 100, 200 at one time, and then finally it peaks at 524, and then it goes across for 120 days, and then they start diminishing again. So never, I mean, not for a year will we have 524 or 25 National Guardsmen. We only have probably 525 for like 6 months.
Senator McCain put out a press release today saying that he thought 6,000 troops was what was needed. You just said 3. I wanted to clarify what you supported. 3.
They requested 6,000 basically for the whole border,
okay,
and 3,000 of those coming to Arizona.
Governor, did the subject come up of the Department of Justice and whether they're going to sue? Did you ask? Did
No.
you tell?
No.
You didn't ask?
What's your reaction? Because we're all hearing that it's likely they're going to file something this week. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'm very disappointed. I think it's wrong, but we will meet with them and we will push back and we will fight as hard as we can, and I believe Arizona will win the lawsuit. $310 million to Mexico and $135 million for our National Guard here on our border. 22 miles of fence, repair. And, the whole, met with them for an hour and a half. The bottom line is that it's very, very disappointing.